The guy doing a thing here. Wanted to show you today how to clean headlights. I've got this Mazda CX-9. The headlights are cloudy, they're covered, and when you drive down the road you just about need your high beams to see anything. It's really bad. So I'm going to take you through step by step, starting out with getting a product to clean it with. I got 3M Restore and Protect headlight kit. It works well. I've used it already. I will admit I've got a little cheat to it. I used another kit I bought off of Amazon, a block for sanding, a sanding block, and then I've got some paper. And in that I used it had all different grits, sizes of grits, and I got 800. It's a little more aggressive. In the pack, I'm going to turn and show you. In the pack, they give you 1,000, which goes on a sanding pad. Here's the pad, and it's just got Velcro. So you've got the 1,000, which you would normally start off with, and stick it on there, and then go to sanding. And then you've got the 3,000, which is the lighter grit. That's the finishing. So what you want to do is, I've started off with the 800, and for me, luckily, these headlights are really flat. You can see I've knocked some of it down already. When you get water on them, they clear up a little bit. So that's the other tip I want to say, is that you take water. I just got a paper towel with water. I wiped it down first, and then I got on here with this flat sander. And for me, like I say, luckily this is a pretty flat headlight. The lenses are crazy expensive to replace in this vehicle, so I'm not spending, $600 on an old vehicle for headlights. So, but this kit was maybe $20, $30. I don't remember. It was pretty inexpensive, so I don't mind that. So yeah, so I just sand it with this sanding pad, which will make your life a whole lot easier than using those little pads. They probably take a half hour, maybe even an hour to sand. This on the other hand took maybe, I don't know, I might have spent 5 minutes per headlight, and I could see the yellow coming off. If you could see the yellow on here, that's some of the yellow from the old headlight, and stuff that you don't want on there. And then I came over, and after I did that, I took some water, I wiped it off. I kept adding water a few times. I squeezed a little on there as I'm sanding it. I'll show you a little bit right now. So you just take and you put a little bit of water, which this thing doesn't have much left, but you just go over like this. And you can see as you're sanding, it's starting to get pretty clear here. When I get water on it, it really clears up. Well, that's the whole point of the kit. They have a finishing sealant and protectant in there. You don't really want to, in a nicer car, you'd probably tape off the paint, and you don't want to get the sanding disc onto the paint. I've been really careful, and I'm just being careful to just mainly hit on the actual plastic, which is all you're gonna need to get to make it happen. Yeah, and so that's all you do, and you'll do it first with, I did it with the 800, and then I went down to the 1,000 pad, and then I went to the 3,000 pad. And next we're getting ready to, I'm gonna wipe them off and clean them real good first. I'm gonna wipe all this stuff off. I wanna get all that off of it so it doesn't get in with this. And this is a little packet they give you, and you just wipe it on, which is pretty cool, pretty easy. So I'm going to do that next, but I'm going to clean it up, and then I'll come back and we'll do that. So see you in a moment. All right, guys, I'm back. Wanted to show you the clean headlights. That's clean. They're not covered yet with the clear coat. You could see already they were literally yellow, and you couldn't even hardly see the lenses on the inside. So yeah, they've come a long ways. I've got the bag here. They recommended putting a glove on. Whether that's necessary or not, I'm not sure, but Probably not really, but I will. So it says to unfold this and apply a layer per headlight. So I'm just wiping carefully over it. Probably not as maybe carefully as they would want you to, but it's gonna work. All right, I think I got all the spots covered. It's clear everywhere. It's evenly spread. Wow, yeah, that looks great, guys. Look at the difference. Maybe some of you have had similar stories, I'm sure, or maybe you're getting ready to do this for yourself. I can tell you it's definitely worth the money. It's a whole lot cheaper than buying new bezels. I don't know how long it will last. If I could buy reasonable enough headlight bezels, if they were say $50, $100, I would definitely buy some. Yeah, I would say with this one, I'm definitely not, like I said, going to spend $600 on a vehicle that works fine, but it's, you know. So anyways, yeah, that's what it looks like, and it'll dry, and I've got to let it sit for about an hour and then do another coat on it. Or I'm sorry, about a half an hour. Do another coat on it, then it needs an hour before it can get into rain or to be used. But yep, that's it. So that's all I got today. Thanks for following me along on my adventure, and I'd say I probably have a half an hour into this whole job, so it's really not been very much. So thanks again, have a great day.